Well, Grant, it must be really hard to sum up your emotions. You were brilliant today, and it must really feel like a defeat standing here now.
Really pleased with the response from last week. I thought we were outstanding, from start to nearly the finish. We did everything right. We passed the ball well. We created numerous opportunities. It was difficult conditions today. You know, it was blowing, rain, hailstone. There was all sorts out there, wasn't there? So disappointed for the boys, really. Really disappointed to concede so late. You know, it was a sucker punch for us, really, because we did everything everything enough, really, to win the game. And possibly could add another one on the break. Maybe Jack should have passed it when he shot, but wasn't to be.
Yeah, you tearing your hair out when you see that. I think that Chris Forrester was running through, wasn't he? Junior Marais as well was over on the far post.
Yeah, it was a 4v2 situation, wasn't it? And I think if Jack looks back at it, he's a goal scorer, isn't he? So he'll want to shoot. He'll want to get it under his right foot and shoot, and usually he hits a target. But I thought we were outstanding today. I told the boys that afterwards. I didn't want to see any heads down. Disappointed to come away from probably one of the form teams in the league and not have won the game. But we give it everything we had. The players deserve enormous credit for the attitude and the application of the performance today. And I think the most pleasing aspect was that the really good debut start, really, from Joe Ward. Another goal for Danny Lloyd, and really pleased for him. He scores goals, Danny, and I was delighted to see him score another one.
And you went to that back three, and they were solid for so much of the game, weren't they? Up against a big striker. You've talked about your defence being bullied at times, but they dealt with Tom Eaves so well. And then right at the end, the first mistake a defender makes.
Yeah, I mean it was just a punt, wasn't it, from the goalkeeper, and I think Jack's come out of his slot. He was on the front foot all day, Jack, wasn't he? And he was outstanding again in the centre of the three, and he just lost the header, and for whatever reason we're split. The back three were split. I think it was a slice from Tails, just couldn't clear it, and straight shot that probably Bondi could have done better with as well, I would say. I think it went straight at him, underneath him. So it was disappointing. I always say when there's a mistake, there's always three different mistakes that leads to a goal. And that just summed it up today.
Yeah, and I guess so gutting, because as you said, outstanding was the word you used, your team, and when you play outstanding, you want all those 3 points, don't you?
You do, and we had enough chances. We had enough chances to win the game, and we just didn't take them. But we've got a big game Tuesday now. We have to go and win at home on Tuesday against Scunthorpe, and that will lead us into hopefully going to Blackpool, and out of these next 2 games we need to go and try and take 6 points to keep ourselves right up there in contention.
Lots of things to talk through with the team selection. You quite bold and brave going to that change of formation, as you say, Joe Ward at left wing back. Just talk us through some of those decisions, of course I guess influenced by Marcus's absence.
No, the decision was made early part of the week. We've worked all week on it. The boys know the system. We've won 8 or 9 games in that system this season, so it was an easy decision for me to go back to it. We've got good legs. We had good legs in the team today. Good energy, good legs in the team. And I think it showed the way we moved the ball. Like I say, we were excellent for large parts of the game. So really gutted for the boys. And but they'll bounce back. They're a good group. We're all sitting there disappointed with a point at Gillingham, and like I say to you, they're the form team in the league and they're going well, and Steve's got them flying, really. So if you look at the bigger picture, it's a good point, but one that we should have been taking 3 points off, really. What
do you think it is, Grant, with the late goals this season, conceding them, especially away from home?
I don't know. I mean, is it mental? Is it physical? We don't know. I asked the boys this: is it me? Is it me? It's nothing to do with you. We just need to. We need to be more resolute and switched on. And I've said to the boys all the time, if you don't get that next goal, then you've always got a chance of conceding, especially when the 3 centre forwards on the pitch, that a centre half that went up front. So we had opportunities to get the next goal. We never took it, and sometimes that happens and the sucker punch goes and you concede. It's
a twofold of emotions, isn't it? Because yes, you've only got that 1 point, but when we were stood speaking last Saturday, you were so gutted with the performance, but actually there's so many pleasing elements today.
I was pleased. I enjoyed watching my team today. The way they moved the ball and passed the ball, and some of the positions of the boys to be taken up. Even the wing backs were coming in the little pockets inside, and things we've worked on really well. So I was delighted with the all round performance of the boys today, but gutted that we couldn't get the 3 points, especially for the travelling fans who have sat there and got absolutely soaked, in the stand. And gutted we couldn't get the points for them.
What's the deal with Marcus Maddison?
Marcus hasn't trained all week. He's got a neural problem in his calf that we're trying to get to the bottom of. We're hoping he's going to be okay for Tuesday. He should be able to do some part of the session tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, we're fingers crossed Marcus will be back for Tuesday.
And can I just ask you, Grant, because your name's been linked with the vacant job at Barnsley, is that something there's been contact with you and the club at all?
No, I mean, listen, it's nice, isn't it, to get your name mentioned by a championship club, but I'm focused on my job here. My job is to get this club into the championship. We're close, you know, we've got 16 games to go. What are we, 5 points I think it is off the playoffs. We win our 2 games in hand, we can get in there. So listen, all the speculation, we're used to it at this football club regarding players and things like that. So it's just water off a duck's back, really, and we continue our job here.
Happy at Posh? Want to stay at Posh?
Of course, I love it here. Yeah, I love it here. And but like I say, it's always nice to get your name linked with other jobs, and you know, it's nice. Obviously, a championship club as well. So I played there, so maybe that's where my name's come from.